Let's get you another message, if we may. What's the message for my babes? What's the message for my babes? I feel like the messages are gonna be on repeat. It's like they're becoming so clear. It's like just saying it in other ways. I mean, but at the same time, the complexity of everything and the opposites, it's like something is so simple, but it's impossible. It's like, because it's so simple, it's impossible. You think it's like we want to latch on to something's got to be complex and like a unfolding puzzle, but it's really the most hidden answers or whatever. It's just so simple. It's like, just do the right thing. Just do the right thing. So simple. It gets weird. We really have to have like this whole bubble around us that people, so we don't confuse the simplicity with other people's complexities. I don't know. What's the message for my babes? Just trying to get a message. Shit. What's the message? Shadow, wholeness, integration, repressed emotions. Number 37. I'm sorry if it's reversed. Integrating the shadow. That's not very simple. Trying to think of an example. You know, there's more than one way to be right. Like, they can be right and you can be right. Libras recognize this more than most. Being able to see both sides of the situation. It's like somebody else might do something completely different than the way you would. But if you were in their position and had the background that they have, perhaps you would do the same thing. And so we have to just let everybody do what they're going to do, regardless as if that's something you would do, because you don't know what they're going through. So I don't know why I had to say that. Oops, I just put it back in. Shadow. Shadow's trying to hide. I guess we'll just keep it in there. Trying to integrate the shadow. Instead of shunning the shadow or pretending it's not there, or I don't have a shadow, I'm perfect. It's like, it's like to look at the shadow in the face so that it's not lurking and waiting to erupt randomly because you haven't been paying attention to the, what are those, like the seismic or the, the little clues when you're gonna have an earthquake. It's like, pay attention to those. I mean, I just lost $100 at the casino, and it was bringing me down. That shadow that thought something about me thought I was gonna be a big winner, and I gotta look at that dum-dum in the face and be like, listen, integrate the shadow instead of letting it consume you. So I was like, thank you, Silverton Casino. I appreciate your services. Instead of being like, I don't know, I was like, sucks. integrating the shadow. Not fun. Ugh. What's the message from my babes? Just trying to get a message, if we may. It's like, never mind. You know, when you're so connected to things and the synchronicities, it is a problem when we look for the signs instead of feeling the signs. It's like the casino, man. All of them say something, prosperous or lucky or whatever, and it's like we have flight, opportunity, prosperity, new venture. Well, it's not like I was looking to the casino for prosperity, but like it's like wouldn't have been a terrible thing just to win a couple grand. I feel like I always just get just enough. I never get to have the abundance, but then you think about it, we as a people, or whoever the people are, it's like we have prospered as a people. Like the things we build, this fucking huge casino, and the cars, the infrastructure, the plumbing, all these things. It's like we have things, like we live like royalty. Everybody in the freaking mom's got a nice car. Back when we were lucky to have a horse, it's like, and so we are prosperous. It feels like I'm always under restriction, but really it's like got all the things, healthcare, at your fingertips. Food is, if you need food assistance, it's like there is an abundance of things. So we are prospering if you compare us to like just a couple 100 years ago we didn't have cars. It's crazy. We have just blown up with technology and gadgets and the way we build, and now our minds are expanding, and we just have to be so thankful for being under such restriction. I mean, if I hadn't had to go through every single step making a dollar the correct way instead of cutting corners or having it handed to me, like once I get my studio and have guests to interview and the engine is running full speed, it's like prosperity it seems inevitable. And so when we have to build brick by brick, it allows us to truly appreciate what we're building. It just seems like once in a while I could get, and then once in a while we do get a bone thrown at us, like we might win a couple grand on a machine, or meet somebody that takes you to Vegas for free and pays you. It's like there's no reason for me to be upset. So thank you for the casino for that 15 minutes of excitement. Fuck. Anyways, we are prospering. It just, when we compare ourselves to whoever we want to be or to others, it's not. Compare yourself to yourself and where you used to be. And then you'll be like, wow, look at me. We have Rider. Number 12, movement, quick decisions, and progress. Somebody's on the move very quickly. Somebody's good at making decisions quickly. Oh my gosh, I'm getting warm. Excuse me. All right, let's just get a couple more. Movement, quick progress. Something about prosperity. If you don't get stuck in a wah, then you just, like, I just decided to, you know what? I don't feel like being annoyed. I'm going to be happy and grateful. Thank you, Silverton. And so it is. And so just to be able to transmute that kind of thing that quick says, I mean, somebody's like, I don't have time to sit there and sulk about losing $100. Anyways, I'm gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. What's the message? Somebody is quick to make some progress just by shifting their thoughts. A matter of comparing yourself to yourself and the progress of your past, of yourself, and not to others. And the whole world is, I don't know. I feel like there's it's like I just can't get over how the world is so, it's just the technology and the advancements, and it's like incredible. Like, compared to the people that build things and discover things and invent things, I feel like I haven't done shit. Trying to figure out the purpose of my soul and who has my soul, God or Satan. It's like, it's a matter of who. It's like we have the choice if we want Satan to have our soul or if we want God to have our soul. It's like if we want to act right or if we want to act wrong. It's like it's like we kind of choose to be chosen. So when we choose righteousness, kind of, I don't know, what's the message? We are on a path that is beyond righteousness. A righteous man deserves a righteous man's reward, but it's more than that. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery, number 65. It's like the path is laid out as you walk it. Since you've probably been surrounded by people that have limiting beliefs or have capped out as far as how far they think they can move in life, trust the great mystery and step into your new way of living that is surpassed those around you, and it is uncovered as you go. Since it's new, since you're surpassing people, it's going to be, there's nobody to look to for where you're going, so it's revealed as you go. That's what I'm getting. Believe in yourself. Somebody's moving forward quickly. My babe's so smart. Okay. Should we get a couple tarot, I guess? We'll just drag this out a little bit. Okay. What's the message from my babes? Thank you for putting up with my my energy that seeps in. Using my situations to help explain your situation. All right, what is the situation for my babes? Quickly moving forward. Something about prosperity, and it's not through the casino. It's one step at a time, a little bit each day, keeping up with the details, and inevitably, you get somewhere. Two of materials, balancing something here. What are we balancing? Looks like you're doing it artistically balancing two energies. Oh, and then we have 8 of voices. Somebody is blocked by some thought pattern keeping you stuck a little bit, but there's movement here. Somebody might recognize, well, I can deal with this obstacle while I continue to move forward and something else, like multitasking. Like, sometimes things just work themselves out by kind of just letting it go for a minute. What's the message? Somebody's balancing something. I think that was the Empress. Empress! Hey, Empress. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Balancing the whole future, balancing the pace at which you're getting there, balancing your past, balancing the voices in the head, integrating the shadow, listening to the shadow so that you can work through it instead of denying it. As you listen to the way forward as well. Somebody here is, the Empress has all the female archetypes at her disposal to tap into. It's like, which one, at what time, and why? One more for my babes. The Tower. Something shocking. Something's going to force you to shift or it's like, oh, I can't tell. I'm just going to take a step forward. It's going to shock you. You're like, wow, I just did that. Somebody's going to make a move here quickly, balanced, or this move will balance something. And so that's what I have for you, my babes. 10 of emotions. Yummy energy. It's like the emotional fulfillment. Something that's very satisfying when you allow yourself to just move forward. Balancing the past is a constant process of letting go of the past. Can't bring everybody with you. The Hermit at the bottom, going within, finding the answers. So that's what's up, my beautiful babes. I hope that helped. I love you so much. Until next time.